Songwriters get no respect. We're gonna listen to Money Long expound. Who you with?
Songwriters get beat up a lot. Like, for example, California King Bed. Through that song, Ree was able to get an endorsement with Nivea, a very lucrative one, to where she could go on tour and have all these things. And I don't know the intricacies of her business, so let's not, misconstrue that. But a very small portion of that actually makes it to the songwriters. All these business people involved who get a piece, and then you have your co-writers and your producers and all these things like that. Sometimes they don't feed you. You in this room for 8 hours, you hungry.
That's crazy.
I used to take toilet paper from the studio because I didn't have no money.
Listen, but you do what you gotta do.
No, literally, I used to empty the fruit bowl in my backpack. And then the money part, because like, a lot of people be like, songwriting, you make so much money. You gotta understand there is a pipeline. So I might write a song today and I won't see $1 for 2 years.
Sheesh.
So what job do you know that you work on spec like that for that long? Imagine going to work and you don't get your first check 2 years after your first day. That's crazy. You gotta have a certain level of cray-cray to get up and
Mental
keep
fortitude.
doing that. Honestly, like the stuff that I went through as a songwriter, and I'm on the high side of the spectrum where I'm getting cuts. I have people who know my track record and I'm still getting murderized.
Okay. If you want to be a songwriter only, like only a songwriter, you are crazy. You are stupid and you are playing with your life and your well-being. Cause yeah, like she said, as a songwriter, you can write a song and you don't see $1 for years. Because artists sit on music all day. Or it's such a lengthy process from them recording a song to them dropping the song. It's a lengthy process. Like, and you as a songwriter gotta rest your hat on the fact that somebody's gonna drop a song at some point. So what you really gotta do is just stack up on songs until something catches. That's crazy. That's not a way to live your life. So if you heard earlier in this little rant of what I just said, I said if you're a songwriter only, you're dumb. So what I'm saying is, instead of being a songwriter only, you might want to put some shit with it. You might want to have you a day job. Maybe make some beats and write your own songs to the beat. Sing something to it, AI, sing it to it, and sell that as a whole package, Because just songwriting itself, you're just a sitting duck waiting for somebody to save you with a song and no telling when they're going to release the song. That's so sad. All right. We got another video right here. It's this young lady right here, and she is saying the same thing, essentially.
What a lot of people don't realize is that you don't get paid to be a songwriter. Most songwriters, but not all, will get publishing deals and you get an advance, you get a chunk of money, and then you have to live off of that until you hopefully get a hit, fingers crossed, which most writers don't.
Yeah.
There's a lot of, middle class songwriters that just get album cuts and whatever. And that used to be a livable wage,
Right.
Hey, what she said, album cuts used to be a livable wage because you got a piece of what that album sold. When the album sold, whatever song you had on there, you was getting a piece of that. A tangible product used to be sold back then. And now a stream is not even $1 per stream. It's like some 0.00000 something cent. So yeah, if you were the album cut, you ain't getting shit. But back in the day, you was getting them. Yeah.
But it really is like gambling. You can write the best song in the world, but you have no control over whether the stars are going to align and the label's going to promote it or the artist is going to connect with the fans or whatever it is. It's all work on spec. This is the dumbest business model. What other industry do you just work for free forever?
Amen.
And then maybe you'll win the lottery.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
No, what kind of delusional person do you have to be to sign up for that career?
I think music in general is delusional. Especially nowadays. Like I said, with streaming don't pay shit. You better learn how to be a great marketer. You better have a catchphrase and put it on a t-shirt. You better have a ski mask like Rumor used to wear and sell that. You better have lean cups like Dave Blunt's. You better have something physical to sell because music itself ain't paying you nothing. They say 1 million streams pay like $4,000 to $6,000 on Spotify. 1 million streams. What's the chance of you getting 1 million streams? 0.0. Like, for real. You gotta be delusional to do the music. I do music. I make beats. I am delusional, and I've been for a long time. I wish I didn't love music as much as I do. I wish I loved science. I wish I loved cars or something like that. Something that's more A to Z. People don't mind paying for a car, getting your car fixed. They don't pay for. They're not afraid to pay for a surgery they need to get. They're not afraid to pay for legal representation. But music, people think twice before they pay for that shit because streaming ruined it.
We didn't start delusional. We started uneducated.
Yeah.
And then you hit a point where you get a little jaded and you're like, wait a second.
Right.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know.
Yeah.
My advice would be like, if you want to be a songwriter, you better really love writing songs.
Yeah.
It better just be what makes you happy. That's like the
Yeah.
carrot that they dangle is like,
Right.
you're so lucky to make music for a living. And it's like, yeah, but if I'm not making a living,
Right.
Right.
then I have a hobby.
Why isn't there a union for songwriter?
Because it's like with producers, brother. The reason there's no union for producers because there's always a dumbass that's gonna wait in line to get fucked over just for the clout. And that's the same with a songwriter. No union because some dumb ass gonna get right in there and get fucked over for the clout. All right. Oh, this is sad, man. Listen to this. This is how people waste your time. I seen this with my own eyes.
It is so lovely as a songwriter to not be paid anything for your time, especially when you show up at a session that took you an hour to get here and the other writers and producers don't show up. So I'm just sitting here by myself, not writing a song, and I spent gas money to get here, and now I'm gonna have to spend gas money to get home because I live 25 miles away. It's okay. It's all good in the hood. Songwriting sometimes is very difficult. I love to create music, but the music business industry is fucking crazytown.org. Husa is what I have got to say about that. I am grateful to be a talented songwriter. Thank you.
That man is pissed. That man burnt his gas to get there. Only for nobody to be there. In the music industry, if they don't deem you valuable, it's fuck you. Like, that's just straight up. They don't give a damn about you. If you not lit, they don't give a damn about you. If you don't have a name, they don't give a damn about you. If they can't benefit off you, they don't give a damn about you. So this brother traveled all the miles to get there just for nobody to show up. Now he gotta pay to get all the way back over there. And he's in California. Everything's sky high. Yeah, you crazy. You're really crazy if you want to be a songwriter. They go through too much shit. All right, and we got this young lady right here. She said, Black Eyed Peas never paid or credit me for singing Fergie parts on their album. Excuse me.
I did. I tried. I got in touch with Will.i.am's lawyer. I had a bunch of email exchanges with him, and then he told me it was out of his hands, and he told me to talk to some other guy. I talked to some other guy. He said that he didn't know what to do and eventually just stopped returning my emails. I spoke to a lawyer about how to take some legal action, and that was way too expensive. So, welcome to the music industry.
Yep, welcome to the music industry. She couldn't pursue legal action because the funds got low. And these celebrities and artists, they know that. They going broke spending money on lawyers. So what you think the average person like you and me gonna do? We're gonna go broke spending on lawyers too. I'm gonna say this again. If you want to be a songwriter, you better put that with some shit. You better get you a damn trade, or you better get you a damn degree with a good job to where you can pay that student loan back eventually. Or you better do something like make beats and songwrite. You can't just be a songwriter. They don't get paid up front. They make a song and then you gotta wait until the song come out. And most of the time the song don't even come out. I got unreleased songs with beats that I'm like, I'm gonna hold this beat because this song gonna go crazy. 3-4 songs never came out. And they probably not gonna come out. It's been months. And one of them, it's been a year. So don't be a songwriter. Not just only a songwriter. Let's read some of these comments, man. We gotta read some comments. Let me go to some comments. All right, let's go to some comments. See what they saying. So who gets paid? Because the singers say they only get paid from their writing credits, yet the writers claim they have no money, that they make no money. It's confusing. So what it is the singers are in debt with the label, and then the songwriter don't get paid till the song come out. And based on their percentage, it is what it is. All right. I have written over 1,000 songs and they may never be heard beyond God's ears, and that's okay. That's not okay. Yeah, I think of the Grammys, for example. Some categories are the dumbest ever, yet there has never been a category for best lyrics, for example. I wanted to be a songwriter. I'm glad to change your mind. Where do you even start if you have a bank of songs you want to sell? I'm a script writer and feel the exact same way. You write, it rather gets used or it doesn't. But either way, your work is writing. Unionize. Yes, indie artist and songwriter with no deals or management. Then you ain't writing nothing worth promoting or becoming a hit. You have to learn, you have to have something that's going to make you stand out. You better be bringing them lyrics to life and making whoever feel it. There's people out here, there's really good songwriters out here. They're broke, man. They're waiting on songs. And they're like, yo, don't get that song to nobody else. Bullshit. The first person want to cut the check, you get the song. But what can you say? Don't be just a songwriter. That's all I'm saying. All right, I'm done, y'all, man. I hope y'all enjoyed this. Let me know what else you want to see. And remember, all this shit is simple. You are not a problem. But Kelly out. Peace.